What's up, guys? I'm ArieRashelle and this is Too Deep. In this video, I want to answer the question, are Satan and Beelzebul the same being? Now, church tradition teaches that Beelzebul or Beelzebub is just another name for Satan, but I'm just gonna have to disagree with the church tradition once again. So let's just go straight into scripture. Matthew 12 verse 24 through 26 says, "But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, 'It is only by Beelzebul, the prince of demons, that this man casts out demons.' Knowing their thoughts, he said to them, 'Every kingdom divided against itself is laid waste, and no city or house divided against itself will stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then will his kingdom stand?'" So according to this verse, Jesus never actually says that Beelzebul and Satan were the same being, but rather that Beelzebul worked under Satan. As a Christian, our main enemy is Satan, but he isn't omnipresent. He can't be everywhere at the same time, so he has foot soldiers, if you will, such as demons, evil spirits, fallen angels, etc. So Jesus, as we do today, just called everything under the name of the head guy, Satan. We often say, "Get thee behind us, Satan," yet 99.99999% of the time, it isn't even Satan. It's one of his foot soldiers. It's a way of grouping them all under one category, which begs the question, how do we know that Satan is the one in charge? So, other than Jesus directly calling it the kingdom of Satan, as he does in the verses earlier that we just read, let's take a look at Luke chapter 4, verse 5 through 7. "And the devil took him up and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time, and said to him, 'To you I will give all this authority and their glory, for it has been delivered to me, and I give it to whom I will. If you then will worship me, it will all be yours.'" Satan blatantly tells Jesus that all the kingdoms of the earth belong to him. John in Revelation chapter 12 tells us even more about Satan's authority. Revelation 12 verse 7 says, "Now war arose in heaven, Michael and his angels fighting against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back." So John gives Satan a new name in Revelation, the dragon, and we can be sure that it's Satan because John clarifies this, so there will be no confusion. Revelation chapter 12 verse 9 says, "And the great dragon was thrown down, that ancient serpent who is called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him." So for deeper into who Satan is, check out our video from Lucifer to Satan on either our website or our YouTube channel under our Too Deep category. But back to the main subject at hand. So with these verses, along with other verses such as 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 9 and Revelation chapter 13 verse 2, we can come to the same conclusion that Satan is the, if you will, the man in charge, the head of the kingdom of darkness, the satanic realm, the demonic realm, however you want to put it. But back to the question of, are Satan and Beelzebul the same being? Another reason that Jesus didn't say Beelzebul and Satan are the same being is because Jesus said Satan casts out Satan. He didn't say Satan casts out a demon or Satan casts out an unclean spirit. He said Satan casts out Satan. So how could Satan be in both Jesus and the man he was casting the demon out of? It's impossible. Jesus was merely explaining that both Beelzebul and other demons are under Satan and make up the kingdom of Satan, which is why Jesus started his response in Matthew chapter 12 verse 24 through 26 with, "Every kingdom divided against itself is laid waste," because he was referring to the kingdom of Satan. Now, it's the same as when the people of Israel went against the prophet Samuel and told him they no longer wanted a prophet. They wanted a king. And Samuel felt rejected, but look at what God said to him in 1 Samuel chapter 8 verse 7. "And the Lord said to Samuel, Obey the voice of the people in all that they say to you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me for being king over them." So even though it was Samuel who they rejected face to face, it was really God whom they rejected because Samuel stood as a representative of God. Now, just like when Jesus said in Matthew 25 verse 42 through 45, when speaking of the goats on his left, he says this: "For I was hungry, and you gave me no food. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you did not welcome me. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, and you did not visit me." Then they also will answer, saying, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and thirsty, or stranger and naked, or sick or in prison, and did not minister to you?" Then he will answer them, saying, "Truly I say to you, as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me." So Jesus wasn't saying that they didn't do that physically to him, but that those whom they refused to help was a representation of him. So just to sum everything up, I don't believe that Satan and Beelzebul are the same being, but rather that they are just a part of the same kingdom of darkness. But let us know what you think. Are Satan and Beelzebul the completely different beings, or are we just digging too deep? If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And until next time, God bless.